Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Sorry about the really stupid intro. It's me, Yub. And, recently we played Milk Inside a Bag of Milk. Which was one of the weirdest games ever. And I love a weird game. The best I can tell, it was about like anxiety and dealing with that, which is like a heavy subject matter, but it didn't feel that heavy, but also it did. Anyways, I guess trigger warning, but I also would like to let you know that a lot of people struggle with it as well. It's not just you. Anyways, I want to play a weird game, and I bought this thing on Switch that comes with both of them. So we did that one, so now we'll do this one. Oh, look, we're loading inside the void. Oh, whoa, there's real graphics, and oh, shoot, they really upgraded. The last game had like 6 pixels total the whole time. Oh, wait a minute, 43. There's no shot she's 43. She's going up the stairs to the roof. For what? This store is closing soon. She went to a store in the last game too. This is a whole anime, what the heck? This is the music at this. Look at that, she just went right to the store, got milk, no problem. Oh wait, are those people really there? Were they not? They didn't seem like they were there before. Is it just too many people and she's feeling weird? I've been there. I hate going to the grocery store, actually. Hello, can I hate when I feel weird about going to the store, even though it's not hard. You know what I mean? It's like nothing weird is happening, but I'm like, what am I so anxious about? Oh, good. All right. Love this. Why? I'm walking to my room, trying not to look around. Playful shadows dance around me here and there. They dash all over the walls, the ceiling. Well, when mom says it's bedtime, okay? It's enough playing with the demons. It's bedtime. The imagery in this is so cool, though. I walk past the kitchen on the way to my room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse blowing into the keyhole, laughing mockingly. Yeah, probably not that, right? It was probably just cold in there. That's silly. I'm pretty sure we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure we've never had any corpses in our kitchen. I'm absolutely sure that... Sorry, I'm overacting the voices, but footstep sounds... I break into a run and dash towards the closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't even matter right now. Don't you get it? I wave my hands around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers, but then I realize I won't be able to stop in time. I got no choice but to break the door now. If there's someone inside, I'll surely scare them to death. But wait, how can I scare to death someone who's already dead? What if it actually revives them? No, I don't want that. What do I do? I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulder hit the door and it flew open. Bonk. And she just Wario landed right through the door in her house. I'm creeped out for no reason. As I expected, there was no living corpse inside, but there was a bag of milk I bought today, sitting right there in the middle of the table, watching me with its unblinking eyes. I stare back at the milk. Nothing happens. Let's put the milk in the fridge, first of all. Oh, she's looking around? I didn't know it did that. Although, what exactly did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted it? A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf in a store or on the table in my mom's kitchen. On the other hand, nobody would drink milk inside the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world and into the scary unknown. I'm so sorry, you poor thing. I don't think we have to feel bad for the milk, right? That's the milk that probably wants to fulfill its purpose, which is being drank. Turn away in shame, and I leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. I walk toward my room through a narrow corridor. She's really hard on herself, really beating herself up. Oh, hello, little demon face. What? What's up? We are Anxiety. Why does this sound like the hardest band of all time is about to start playing? Good Lord, I really want to hear the rest of this song. I meet a familiar, formless creature at the door. It locks me in its clutches and starts sniffing every inch of my body like a hungry dog. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure its tight grip that stops me from moving. Yo, it's kind of creepy as heck, right? It's a creepy game, but even though I don't think it's like supernatural, isn't it all about mental health, or is this real? Not that mental health is not real. After sniffing me from head to toe, the creature holds out its ugly paws bearing a single claw thin and sharp like a blade. Again? I stare questioningly into the monster's bottomless eye sockets.
Don't move.
The creature squeezes my hands until my veins start bulging, and I just keep staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all pain. I've promised so many times.
Stay put.
The moment it says that, its claw pierces my arm. Ah! I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling under my skin and the ring of tightly sprung sinews. But then, the claw injects its venom into me. Oh, dude, what the frick? Ugh, it hurts. A white veil appears in front of my eyes. My fingers cramp and I start twitching frantically. I lose control over my body and slowly slide to the floor, just like last time. But why do I feel so hot? I feel my blood boiling up. Strong shivers run through my body, paralyzing every single cell, while my veins and arteries heat up, almost bursting from the pressure. I try screaming, but instead of producing words, I vomit a thick, milky foam. The creature notices it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw inside my arm. Kill me! Just kill me! Hysterical screams resound through the corridor. In a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching my neck. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with a loud sound. I try to imprint where every drop fell in my memory so I can gather them all later. I need to remember. A new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. It's kind of a visual novel, but it's also kind of a scary one, dude.
Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again.
Honestly, I'll agree to that immediately if you stop stabbing me in the arm. It's just milk.
Say it.
I'll never drink milk ever again.
Say it again.
I'll never drink milk ever again. I'll never drink milk ever again. Gonna need to find another source of calcium, though. Gonna be missing out on some calcium for the strong bones. I finally get to my room. This is Undertale vibes, this song, right? Still so tired of all this fuss. Thankfully, I still feel comfy and warm in my room. Even the weird sounds coming from the outside don't make me anxious at all. I'm not thinking about them. Mom told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparations. I've washed my face, and now I'm standing in front of the mirror with a toothbrush in my mouth. I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. And there was a time when the last minutes before I sleep were my favorite time of the day. I loved anticipating the inevitable moment when the reality and the dream would clash. I woke up for that moment's sake, lived through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. It would have been so cool, but the dreams always slowly but surely slipped away, as if somebody fished them out of my head, one after another, until nothing was left. And now I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel the need for it. This is just like me reading stuff, but like I like reading. Oh, there's a lot of medication right there. What's that sound? It's a little bit scary over here in my ear. After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. It's funny, but I have no idea how they work separately since I always swallow them as a bunch without thinking. Now I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. I don't think you're supposed to chew those. I'd do anything to stall for just a little bit more time. A smooth, protruded red capsule is looking at me. It's covered in a murky, semi-transparent film, but I can still discern its contents. So what do we have inside you? I gently press on the capsule from both sides, and to my surprise, it turns out to be soft and squishy. I press harder and harder, and the capsule pops. Sticky, bright liquid pours out. Filthy, filthy! The pill flies straight to the waste bin, and I start rigorously washing my hands. There's no way I'm drinking that. What's she doing? She's a little manic right now, right? She needs to just go to sleep. Getting stuck in a mental spiral. Next was a flat pill of the same blood red color. There were some letters printed out on it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy. But it's not the type of sleep I want. That's not it at all. It's fake. No, I don't even want to look at it. The pill flies into the waste bin as well. The next half an hour goes by in a similar fashion. I study every pill from all sides and I find a reason not to swallow it. I invent my own medicine instead and enjoy swallowing them one after another, letting myself drown in their healing effects. Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my hand doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my head doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my heart doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my stomach doesn't hurt anymore. My eyes don't hurt anymore. How come I didn't think of this earlier? This is so simple. I need to brag about this to someone right away. But not to my mom. She would just scold me. And she's sure I'm already sleeping anyways. I don't want to disturb her without a reason. I'll think of something myself. Besides, I just really want some small talk. I wonder who's going to be my conversation partner. I don't know. The devil at this point? This is scary. Hey, is it going to be us? Last game was like us talking with her, but it was really her and like her brain, right? Her inner voice. Hey, long time no see. Look at the animation, like these graphics. They captured that weird aesthetic from the first game, but they made it a lot less abstract. You know what I mean? You can tell what's going on. It looks a lot more it looks like a game this time instead of last time was like just kind of a mess. In a cool way. I feel like those blinds are going to go up and that's going to be a scary thing. Long time no see. I could say it hasn't even been an hour, dummy, or you know we're only supposed to meet once a day, right? I'll say why am I going to call her a dummy for no reason? Why does your voice sound so grim? Naturally, I've read the manual. Judging by the pictures, the overdose side effects are the usual headaches, dizziness, exhaustion. Basically nothing I can't handle by myself. After all, now I know how to do it. Wait, what did she take? What medication are we? Once a day. So what did we are a medication, right? What did she take? I didn't reply. Aren't you even a little happy? Not even the slightest bit? I'm not gonna say no. What I learned last time is that if you pick the wrong one, you just get a bad ending right away. I don't know if this game works like that too, though. I'm pretty exhausted after today. Well, I guess you are too. That's not true. You need to go to bed. No, you've been in control for too long. It's my turn. All right. I'll just stay silent until the medicine's effects wear off. How about that? Hey, no, you can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better. Well, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. What a bully. Actually, why am I even worried about this? In reality, I don't need you. At all. Oh, really? Why'd you take me then? I'm so energetic and I feel great. Which means I can do anything. And you can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. There's a little bit of projecting going on there, right? I'm pretty sure these are things that she feels about herself, right? I should say they, not she. We don't know if it's a girl or a boy. I'm sorry if I said the wrong thing. It's hard out here. I can imagine how angry you are right now. I'm gonna say, what made you so happy all of a sudden? Let's get her talking about something else other than why she is mad at me. Well, why would I be sad? Don't you remember yourself a couple hours ago? Why you gotta bring up old stuff, dude? I don't know what you mean. Oh, wow. I guess we'll say stop lying. Nuh-uh. I still don't understand. Whatever. Unlike you, I won't forget that pathetic, snotty girl for a long time. Okay, so we must be her in her own head. She feels that way about herself, because I would not say that to her. She just whines and whines all the time. Don't even try ruining my mood, okay? I want to have fun while we're together, all right? Also, they said girl. Just right there, the game itself, so now we're good. Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, all right? Okay, so you're the one calling the shots now? Yeah! Well, let's see how long you last, kid. Well, yeah, we'll see. Am I really that pathetic? Don't say yes, dude. Say something. I can feel tears streaming down my cheeks, hanging from my chin, and then falling on my clothes, burning holes in them. Well, that was fast, but not unexpected. Hey, at least I tried. Go wash your face, and then we'll decide what to do with you. So is this like her inner dialogue, but we're just a part of it? Is that what's happening? I'm so lost. I know this is like a different type of vibe video for me, but thank you guys for like being a part of it. I don't know why, but I feel like these are important things. I think we should all be open and honest about our mental health and not make it some like thing that we're supposed to hide and pretend like we don't like. Why would you hide it? Everyone's got it. Some people don't talk about it. I'm in front of a mirror again. I keep staring at my reflection, trying not to get distracted by the sneery looks the walls are giving me, trying not to drown in their giggling. But then me in the mirror also shows me a creepy smile, bares her teeth at me. I shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. It wouldn't have helped even if I sank through the floor. I start counting in my mind. 2 squared by 2 squared, a square squared, a square, a pyramid squared, a pyramidal structure cubed, a pyramidal... how do you say it? I feel better. Okay. But my head is splitting apart now. I'm gonna say sorry for being rude. It's not your fault. It's never your fault. Fine, you can keep blaming yourself, but don't overdo it. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I was sure I'd be able to change something. After all, I was able to buy milk, you know? Yeah, you ought to know how challenging it was. We're gonna learn about the milk, a little bit more about the milk situation right here. Is that why you threw away the medicine? What a stupid choice, right? I'm gonna say whatever it was, I mean, it was your decision. Does it even matter? What do you think? I can't be sure about anything, and you don't take me seriously anyways. Well, then why did you do that? I felt like I'd be able to fight it on my own. I understand not wanting to feel like you have to have your medication to be normal, but also like you can't just take it sometimes and then not take it and then take it. I've done that before and it makes you like way worse off. You gotta pick one or the other. Don't just flip-flop it. Just my advice to you, I'm not a doctor. It's true, the pain subsided for a bit that time, but now I feel it triple. It hurts so bad. I'm gonna say, just drink your medicine or I'll stop talking to you, or I'm gonna say, you know what to do. Dejected, I reach out for the shelf with my medicine. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up in my memory. And yet, my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Lumps of coagulated blood and transparent coating travel down my esophagus, scratching its soft walls, leaving behind furrows. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worsens my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. I'm gonna say, you still haven't changed. What do you mean? Well, you're afraid of being alone. This worries you much more than pain. Yeah, I guess. I toss the last pill into the air and catch it in my mouth. Nice. That was cool. I lay on the floor. I look at the ceiling. I can clearly hear water running in the metal pipes up there. I hear the cracking of concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. But I'm not afraid of that at all. I can't imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's rearing its claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. Wow, she's really going through it. She needs to talk to somebody. Oh, no, I've had enough talking. All right, well, this is like the game, like, right? So are we gonna like do something? What do you want then? I just want to lie down for a bit. Okay. That's cool with me. Even if the ceiling is bound to collapse, it won't be today. Can you stay silent, please? I need to get my thoughts in order. Oh, okay. I guess we need to leave her alone. I didn't even realize I had a choice right there. I could have stayed silent like she asked. Where are we looking? Up from the floor? Yeah, we're looking up from the floor. I carefully extract my thoughts that are yet to be fully formed from my head and lay them out on the ceiling in orderly rows. Now it's my corkboard. Oh, a little visualizing? I think that's cool. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another. I pile them on top of each other, scatter them around. In the end, I throw them off with my hand, annoyed, and start over. I can't do it. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming like cockroaches. Oh, wow, that's so helpful. Thank you for the tip. I hate cockroaches. Can I make them fireflies? Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind either way. Let's see these there they go. There go my thoughts. I don't even have time to blink before my thoughts, they are fireflies now, start whirling all over the ceiling of their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. Oh, we love whimsical patterns. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just, the moment doesn't come. The mocking sounds of flapping wings coming from the ceiling makes me start losing my patience. Enough! I hate you! Okay, fireflies. I don't know if they really deserved that, but okay. I spring to my feet and scream at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scatter. Good job. Now start over. Wait, that's a different thing outside this time. It's different now. No way. Unstable behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a dang. So that doesn't bother you? Should it? Yeah. And what do you want me to do then? Well, I don't know. It's up to you. I'm confused on what's the right choice in this game right now. You're at it again. Well, what do you mean? Never mind. And I've changed my mind anyways. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. All right, fine. I raise my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. I gotta find them. She asked me not to stay silent, so I'm gonna say forget about them and go to bed. No, you don't get it. If I'm thinking about something, I need to finish my thoughts, or else. I glance around the room. There are too many places for a creature as small as a firefly to hide in here. They could be anywhere. Suddenly, I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. It's so late already, but I can't go to bed right now. Will you help me? Please? Tell me you'll help me. Why don't I say, I wish I could just say yes, I want to help her so much. Okay, even though I am pretty sure that we're just supposed to be her, our character's kind of a jerk, right? Come on, stop bullying me. You promised to talk to me. Well, what were you thinking while lying on the floor? What do you mean? You should know it better than anyone else. That's the thing. I got no idea. This is weird. Will you tell me? Oh God. Why are we grabbing who's grabbing the throat? It wasn't. I roll my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensely. They're so itchy. Why are you crying? My eyes are itchy. Did you drink milk or did he bring milk? I say, did you drink milk? I wonder, if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another, will my eyes stop itching? I wonder, if my eyelashes, if I tear them all out, I say, what have you done? Is this the medication hidden? Should we not have told her to... I need to gather the glass and then I need to have a bath and then, here, drink some milk. No! I stand in the middle of the room, my mouth agape, gasping for air. I think I just experienced death. I don't know any other way to explain what just happened. Well, that was surely something. Will you tell me or not? About what? Let's look for the fireflies instead. Well, we're just gonna breeze over that? Was that like a panic attack? You're acting weird. Help me instead of running your mouth. Okay, I've had enough adventures before bed. I need to gather my thoughts quickly and go to bed. And my thoughts are hiding from me. To be honest, I got no idea where to look for these flies, dude. Well, me neither. Guess we gotta tear the whole place apart. No. If I make even the smallest mess in here, I'm gonna feel so bad about it. All the things should stay in their places, and that's it, okay? Why? Are you trying to come up with a reason? I'm gonna say you don't have to tell me if you don't want. I don't, and I won't. Okay then. So we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without moving anything even 1 inch. Yeah. Oh my. I got an idea. Last time, becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now I want to become a point-and-click adventure game character. You know, those games have moments when you just look at different objects and something inevitably happens. It sounds so fun. Wait, she chose to become the visual novel character as like a coping mechanism, and now she's gonna switch it up and be a point and click. I think that's great. I would love to point and click. Let's do it. What about the things that you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? It would make it even more interesting. This is so childish. And you wanna know what's the best part? You'll be the one doing it. Oh no. Oh yes! I start panicking as soon as I get in a multiple choice situation. Me too, honestly. I'll keep changing my mind and end up crying and running away. Is that what you want to happen? Wow, you are such a handful. I'm not going to say that like that. I'm going to say, do what you want. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I was a tiny firefly? Huh, this is so thrilling. My heart gets warmer from the pleasant anticipation. Hey. What? Look down. I look down. After a moment, a small ball of light and warmth crawls out from under my sweater. Wowie! Wowie, there's smoke coming from your clothes. Whatever. I guess the firefly is like they really caught her on fire? Is that what's happening? There's one. Hello, little bud. I carefully grab the firefly. It's pleasantly scorching to the touch. I put it on my shoulder. I'm so sorry, little guy. Time to come home now. As if it was an order, the firefly slowly drifts up, circles around my head for a bit, and then flies into my ear with the speed of a bullet. That tickles. One down. Let's look for the others. Yeah. All right. So these are her thoughts she's collecting before bed, right? I think. Do I get to pick? Oh, yeah. Gameplay. Oh, but some of these are... There was a corrupted one. Is that one to avoid? Hold on. I can't decide if that's something to avoid or... What's this tiny... Is that a cigarette? What is that? What's this? That's... Why did... I can no longer select that. I'm supposed to click this corrupted one, right? Those boxes? I'll do this one. Oh god, is that the wrong choice? What the frick? I doubt it. All the compartments are locked. What if... I don't even want to think about what's inside there. Okay, who knows what I'll end up imagining. Did you not really want to look through anything? What about your bag? Your bag's gonna have one. Is the background changing out there? Are those eyes? I look down. My school bag, worn down and silly, is almost screaming of its own uselessness. From another angle, it looks like a full belly. Its contents are also regurgitating, decomposing, and turning into a sticky, mushy substance. Are you... I was almost gonna say, are you okay? But she's obviously not. What a cool image. I need to remember this. I'm gonna say, totally not cool. Tell me what's in the bag. Oh, nothing special, just a bunch of books. I've taken out all the pens and notebooks. I'm not interested in anything else. You used to go to school, didn't you? Yeah, I did. I had a blast all the way. Are you sure you understood my question? Do you think everything in my life should be doom and gloom? You're wrong. Okay. What did you like the most at school? Well, the rooms were really bright, not like at home. That's it. Don't rush me. Let me remember. The beds were also soft, and the food was nice. By the way, I attended all the classes. Everyone else always skipped. They probably got told off so hard. I smiled gently, absorbed in my warm memories. You never graduated, though. Yeah. You remember the last day? It was a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual. He told me I'm already too old for the school curriculum. I also realized that some time ago the tasks were way too easy. Then we got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us, so we had dinner and went to our rooms. And then what happened? I don't remember. Does it even matter? Tell me about it again. Is your memory that bad? Please. Okay, fine. That day, Dad picked me up from school earlier, explaining to me that I need to grow up. It's not like I could completely grasp what he meant. Either way, I didn't resist. We got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us, we had dinner, and went to our separate rooms. Are you satisfied? Yeah, good. I look at my bag again. Light pouring into the room through the window glints on the metal parts, and there's also a shadow underneath it, which means it's real, sadly. Whatever, I don't care anyways. I almost end up kicking the bag in a fit of rage, but I managed to stop myself in the nick of time. If I move it even 1 inch, the whole picture will collapse and I'll go blind. It has already happened countless times. What do you mean you'll go blind? Wait, let's go back to that. I've spent months memorizing the location of every item in this room. That's why I can see them so clearly and vividly. You wouldn't get it. Okay, look at your feet then. I look down and see a small insect is crawling toward me from my bag. It's barely glowing. It can't even fly. I guess this firefly is really tired. I bend down to pick it up. The firefly starts glowing brightly as soon as I touch it and then flies up. There you go, boy. Good job. After doing a victory lap around the room, it flies toward me at a high speed. I shut my eyes, anticipating the fly to enter my ear. That's exactly what happens. After it gets inside, it buzzes for a little while and then goes silent. This one's kind of sad. Well, I wonder why. It doesn't matter. What matters is that it's no longer alone. Okay, let's continue searching, right? Can I do the pile of boxes now? No. We do the cabinet up here. I tilt my head backwards and I almost fall over. The closet is hanging under the ceiling at least 300 feet off the floor. Okay. Are you joking? Even though it's my room, not everything here is for me to use. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care at all. Like, totally. And I'm definitely not worried. Not even a little bit. Not even a smidgen of the littlest bit. Not even for 1,000%. That's how much I don't care. Okay. Hey, I'm not even done telling you how much I don't care, okay? From this moment on, I'm ignoring you. Oh, no you don't. Well, then act normal. I mean, that's kind of a rude thing to say, right? Sleeping bag, let's check it out. No bed, by the way. Just a sleeping bag. This is my sleeping bag. It's soft and warm. I'm sure that no living creature would be able to resist the temptation to spend a minute or two in this bad boy. They'd want to dig deep into it with a couple of favorite items, close their eyes, and then, hey, did you fall asleep? Let her fall asleep, dude. Huh? I gently slap my cheeks. to return to my senses. It's way past midnight. Usually I'd be sleeping like a log at this time, but right now I can't. Let's continue searching. Look how tired she is. Go to bed, dude. Hey, maybe we'll find something inside. No, my thoughts don't have a feature of putting to sleep. Quite the contrary. They always cause insomnia, just like tonight. I'm gonna say, okay. I'm not trying to be rude, you know what I mean? The grate up here, can we check that? It's not easy to get out of here. What? Why is it? Oh no. Big scare, right? Unless it crashed somehow. I do feel like she fell asleep though. Maybe we should just let her sleep. Start. Oh, return. Return. Oh, I can save? Oh no, you cannot. Options. I didn't know there was options. Oh, okay. Home button? I didn't freeze this game, right? Like this is a scary part. You didn't think this game had gameplay like this, did you? Read my buttons and weep, idiot. Take a screenshot. That did not help. But if I return to the main menu, it's going to be over, right? Because it won't let me save right here. But why is save grayed out? You know what I mean? I'm going to return. Wait. New game? No, what the frick? That was not my fault. Wait. We're speedrunning it. This is called the press A. There's no way this will be the good ending. I don't even know what choices I chosen them. Honestly, I have to pick this up tomorrow either way, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hello. We are back. What exactly was I doing? Didn't it freeze or something? I can't remember. I know I saved this time, but I also was just picking stuff randomly. So, do you just have to search everything? What about these light bulbs up here? Are you serious? What's wrong? Just think about it. Why would fireflies be attracted to light? I think they're quite self-sufficient already in that regard. Well, only if they purposely want to lower their self-esteem. Alright, what about the radio? Oh, and I can leave it on while I search. I look at the alarm clock. Time continues its unstoppable flow. It's so late. Are you tired? You bet I am. I let out a theatric yawn and hold my arms to the sides. 1, 2, then I raise them above my head. 3, 4. Maybe a little workout would help me freshen up. Honestly, great idea. Do you remember the exercises you've been taught? I think so. I take a hesitant stance. What was it? Heels together, toes apart? Whatever, I'll go with that. Countdown 5 minutes. Fine. You do have a clock right in front of you, though. I can't look at its hands for too long. At first, I feel like they start moving in the wrong direction. Then they disappear altogether. And then things always get messy. Last time I saw a pair of eyes on the clock face. And also, I used to hear voices back in the day. They pleaded for help, I think. What a mess. Truly a mess. It was a mess, right? A mess. Well, are you counting down? Oh my god, finally. What do you mean? I was trying to get through to you for half an hour. Huh? Forget it. Do you see a firefly? No. Let's continue searching then. Whoa, she burned half an hour spiraling about the clock? What about the AC unit? I look up toward a very high place under my ceiling. I can hear a countless number of small legs marching inside the AC unit. Oh well. What happened? Fireflies can't be friends with cockroaches. We better look somewhere else. But why would there be cockroaches in your AC? Have you forgotten? You were the one who told me to think of my thoughts as cockroaches. Yeah, but... Well, they became fireflies afterwards, but cockroaches don't disappear just like that. So they occupied this place. Do you understand now? I do. I do understand now. I get it. I think. What about the fan? What's funny about the fan? I imagine myself being a firefly that's looking straight at a giant fan. Okay, and? I would be so jealous. The only thing preventing it from flying its cage is a cage it's locked in and the cable. It's like an inmate if you think about it. It's so sad. Yeah? Let's continue searching. Wow, her mindset on things is really interesting. Umbrella. This is the Umbrella song. It's the creepy one. The umbrella emanates a faint sense of coolness. No wonder. It's the only thing that defends me against the thunderclouds that gather under my ceiling. It's such a blessing that it can do it without my help. What? Still, a firefly wouldn't hide in a place like that. It would catch a cold and be unable to fly. You don't want to check it out? Why? I'm sure we won't find anything. So what's the point of all this searching if we can't search it? And why can't I do the boxes? What about the trash can? I get close to the waste bin and look inside it with curiosity. Pill, packaging, notebook, pages, other garbage. There's nothing here. No self-respecting firefly would hide in a heap of garbage. Can't disagree with you there, sis. Okay, I'm saving again. Something crashed last time, right? A radio over here, too. Can I turn on all the radios? Wait. At least that one's got a little beat, kind of. What about this right here? And what are those? What are those? Oh, those. Those are the photos of my best memories. But, they are blank. I stared at them so intensely that I burned them with my eyes. Now they're just covering the cracks in the walls. The cracks? Forget it. Are we continuing this search or what? Okay, no, we are. I just don't know. I don't even remember what we're looking for, and I'm confused. So, magazine time. This is my sketchbook. Half its pages are blank, which means it'll still be good for a couple years. Whoa, you draw that rarely? How come? Isn't that obvious? If I run out of pages, I'll have to buy a new sketchbook. I can't get to the stationery store on foot. I would have to take the bus. Do you even realize what kind of nightmare that could turn into? Okay, well, maybe you could ask your mom to buy you one. Buy what? Ask whom? Can you even form coherent sentences? Okay, rude. Don't play dumb. Ask your mom to buy you a notebook instead. Instead? So you want me to perform a string of actions, but you're also telling me to do one instead of another? Then how would I decide which action to take? Listen, as a chronic overthinker, I feel qualified to say you're overthinking this. You're so dyslexic. That's not what that is. Man, you're a tough case. You lack empathy. Is that my fault? I get closer to the sketchbook, stepping over the wires, the sleeping bag, the cracks in the laminate, and the window's reflection. The sketchbook is lying on the stool. From my height, it seems like the stool is missing 2 legs. I squat and look again. All the legs are in place. Will I be able to think of an interesting allegory? Allegory? How do you say that word? I'm not as smart as this game is. Let's not go there, okay? I stand up and study the sketchbook from inches away. Its pages are pure white. The last drawing is buried on the previous page, the way it should be. Too bad, I would love to see it. Maybe next time, pal. A sudden gust of chilly wind breaks into the room and makes the pages rustle. Oh no. I shut my eyes. A distinctive sound of pages turning echoes with headache in my head. I know what's gonna happen. The rustling has stopped, even though the wind is still howling from every direction. It can only mean one thing. The notebook is open on the first page. If I wait a little longer, the wind will close it. I wouldn't have to look if I just wait a little longer. If I wait... Open your eyes. No, it's okay. Just do it. No way. I know you're lying. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Fine. I open my eyes with utmost caution. The notebook is still open in the middle. No drawings, nothing. The pages are still pure white. Did I imagine that? I don't know, did you? You're the smart one here, you tell me. Next time, don't close your eyes. What did you... I couldn't finish speaking because the pages started moving again. Don't close your eyes this time. Don't make me do it. I'm scared. Just trust me. The rustling grows louder. The pages lift up. I can almost see the outlines of the drawings on previous pages. No way. Everything that's in the past should stay in the past. You couldn't convince me. That's it. I'm closing my eyes. Look, right there. A barely visible light seeps through the pages. With every new gust, it becomes brighter and brighter. A firefly. The wind immediately stops. For a moment, the world sinks into perfect silence, but only for a moment. The buzz that has always been haunting me fills the surroundings, but it doesn't matter now. Goodness gracious, little boy, you made me so scared. The firefly blinks, flies up, and enters my ear, buzzing loudly all the way. It spends some time looking for the perfect spot in my head, but then its buzzing dies down. Phew. Are you okay? We're running short on time, so let's continue searching. This is all not sleeping, and that's what you should be doing is sleeping. I look at my laptop. I haven't touched it for years, so it's covered with a layer of dust as thick as my finger. Ew! A bizarre item. I fear it. Why? It's a long and boring story. Wonderful, tell me all about it. I insist. I don't remember how it appeared in my room. One of my parents probably brought it here because they couldn't find a better place for it. They didn't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encouraged me to. Sure, I've spent my whole days in front of the screen. Games, drawing, engineering calculator, 3D modeling. So much fun stuff to do. You did have amusing hobbies. Yeah, I did. Before entering the web. Oh, here we go, the internet ruining another life out here. Imagine this. You're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living. Did you imagine? Yeah, for sure. As always, your analogies are spot on. Okay, I imagine. All right, so you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living, right? I'm there, yes. Wonderful, and here's the situation. You're a hamster... Okay, I got it. Do you want to talk about something else? Yeah. You'll end up returning to that subject anyways. On one wonderful day, someone digs you up from your hamster house and brings you to the pet store. It's way more comfortable and warm compared to the underground. And most importantly, you have a lot of neighbors. Their cages are identical to yours, and the other hamsters look like you too. That means you're all the same. Apart from the fact that they were born at that shop. You ask, what does that indicate? And I'll tell you, nothing. Nothing at all. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh gosh. Okay, let's start over. This time try to avoid the hamster analogies, please. You know, I'm not at fault here. So, I had a lot of friends online. Tens, hundreds of them. Impossible to count. Is it impossible though? I had exactly 317. Although, I guess nobody counts the exact number of hamsters when they walk in the pet shop. Hey, don't get distracted with the hamster thing. Okay, right. From my 317 friends, 68 were into gaming, just like me. Nice. 130 of them like drawing, just like me. The remaining 119 were into calculators and 3D modeling equally. Wow, a bunch of nerd. I'm just kidding. When I say equally, I don't mean 59 and a half friends on each side, okay? You can split numbers evenly, no problem, but math doesn't work like that when it comes to friends. A major conundrum, right? Let's get to the point. I knew, of course, that no real people exist on the web. What? I also understood that all of my friends die the moment I turn off my laptop. But I still wasn't even a bit worried. Well, why? You know what computer programs consist of? It's just a bunch of numbers. Which means my friends are also numbers. Isn't that amusing? Not really, also not true. Why do you call them your friends? I mean, everyone who shares my interests is my friend. I don't care whether or not they know about my existence or not. Or not. Anyways, as I was saying, every program has its own algorithm and a purpose, its own mathematical formula, and if you solve that formula, you'll be able to predict the program's behavior at any moment. The longer you talk, the less I know what you're talking about. You don't need to follow, just listen. I sit on the floor and the laptop screen ends up right in front of me. The only thing reflected in it is my dim face. A web person is just a random picture and a random string of letters. Words and actions from the web person are just executable code. Hey, let me know if you need a break, okay? One day, someone appeared. From that point on, my laptop was always on. There are no real people on the web, but he was good at pretending. At some moment, I let him trick me. Hey, look. Huh? Suddenly, a firefly slowly crawls out of the laptop's vent grill. I reach for it. It gets on top of my palm, blinking. I think he's trying to tell you something. I can see that myself. If only I knew what. Looks like a cipher. Don't you want to crack it? I changed my mind. I have absolutely no desire to find out what it wants to say. The firefly stops glowing for a moment after that. Then it starts glowing again, as if coming back to its senses. For some time, it thinks about the further course of actions. Then it flies up and dashes into my ear. Let's continue searching. What about your story? You must be mad at me for interrupting. I'm sorry. If you do everything right, I'll finish my story. Maybe. You promise? I promise. And if you forget, then remind me with a code word, for example. Alright, what's the code word? I'll think of one later. And for now, let's keep searching for my firefly. Okay, but like this section of the game is really confusing. We can no longer save right here. I could click finish now. The boxes, can I do them yet? We still can never do these boxes. The grill up here. What about the plants? Right, insects enjoy pollinating flowers and stuff. Yes, bee movie. I get close to the flower shelf. I sniff around. The leaves smell of dust and cardboard and death. You know those plants are super dead, right? I'm not sure a dead plant would be able to attract any insects. Well, we kind of don't have a choice here, you know? Still, you're right. Let's keep searching. Why don't you just throw the plants out? Weren't you just listening to me at all? The vent is a no-go. Radio, what about these right here? The background is different like every time. Your usual notebook page is glued to the wall with duct tape. Numbers are drawn. It's the only kind of information I can take in without trouble. Dosage and side effects? Yeah. I thought you knew them by heart. Yeah. This is not your handwriting, is it? Of course it's not. Oh god. Of course it's not. Shaky, broken lines, ugly numbers. It's not writing. It's more like claw marks. Well, don't forget to thank your mom. I don't need your advice. My scream makes the pages rustle restlessly. Rustle restlessly. That's hard to say. After a moment, a firefly appears from underneath one of them. Hey, we got another firefly! After looking around in a business-like manner, it takes off into a business-like flight and ends up entering my business-like ear. Hey, let's continue searching. She looks so tired. There is a toothbrush thing right here. I like this song. I turn my eyes toward an inconspicuous shelf near the mirror. There's a glass with a toothbrush sitting on it, and a small towel is hanging nearby. What a wonderful sight! My fireflies are smart and good. They would never get in there. They know about personal hygiene. All right, let's look somewhere else. Good point. Don't know why I didn't think of that. Pill bottles. Oh, scary sounds. I look at the mound of pills and it makes me dizzy. I don't want to think about it. What's wrong? I've almost skipped my dose for today. How reckless, I could have died. I could say, calm down, you fixed that, or you'll ultimately die. Okay, hey, calm down, you've already fixed that. Yes, because you ordered me to. Things could have been much worse. Yeah. I come closer and extend my hand. Whoa, it's warm. The moment those words leave my lips, one of the bottles overturns. Pills rain down from it, and along with them, a firefly, hooray! After circling above my head a couple times, it lands in my palm. Then it rushes up my arms, reaching my shoulder, crawls straight into my ear. My mind became a little bit clearer. Okay, that's good. Does that mean I can look at these boxes? No, still can't look at the boxes. I'm telling you, there's got to be something else. Maybe when we find all the fireflies, something changes. What about this cabinet? Tilt my head backwards. Yeah, I remember reading this last time. Okay, so the only things we have left are the boxes, the radio, the vent, all three radios. Yo, y'all's radio stations are trash out here. Okay, I'll click this vent one more time. Was that thing outside the window always moving like that? The reason it feels like a glitch, though, is like it would have made sense if she just said over and over, like, it's not easy to get out of here. It's weird that it crashes it. You know what I mean? Like, if she just said the same thing every time you clicked on it, it would be like, oh, I guess we come back after we beat the game. We cannot do anything except the stuff that doesn't work. So I will hit finish searching. Oh, things moved. You found all the fireflies. Amazing. I guess. Okay. I managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyways. Wait, why not? If I lose something and then find it, it's just going back to the starting point. No changes. A zero sum. Happiness is always about being positive, right? You should not overthink this. It hurts you. I want to sleep. How about you get some fresh air first? What do you mean? Well, go to the balcony, breathe in some air. Somehow those words triggered a panic attack. I subconsciously step away from the balcony. I don't think it's a good idea. Why? This may sound silly, but I feel like someone's watching me. No way someone cares about you. Wow, I'm gonna say let's stay here. Yeah. What are you gonna do? What's with this silly question? I'm gonna go to sleep, hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or like a decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me. Ridiculous. Like milk outside a bag of milk. You don't have to talk out loud for me to understand you're worried. I know that already. I also know that our time is running short. You won't take another pill. Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. And the day after tomorrow. And never, ever. Well, this is goodbye then. No. I have one more small favor to ask. A really, really small one. Okay, what is it? I blurted out way too much today. A lot of stuff I'd want to forget forever. I don't blame you, but was it really necessary? Well, I guess you'll see tomorrow. No, I wouldn't be able to sleep like this. Fine, what's the favor? Is she gonna ask me to erase the save? I nervously scratch my wrist and bite on my lower lip. Wait a minute, you're afraid to tell me? Yes! I'm also scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. I'm also scared that when something bad happens, something way worse will happen. Okay, stop, I get it. I won't leave you alone until you tell me. Bully. No, you. I'm not gonna leave her alone. You gotta tell me. I crawl into my sleeping bag. The lower part of the room is very cold. I hurry to wrap myself in blankets, even though the electric heater is working very hard to keep me warm. I'm sad because the dreams just don't come anymore. You won't believe me if I told you how I dealt with it at first. Of course I would believe you. I know, that was a joke. Well, anyways, I washed my face, brushed my teeth, lied down, and started imagining that I'm watching a dream. I didn't sleep at all, of course, and I always look sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird and seeing things. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appeared in most unexpected places. Bulging eyes, trembling pale pupils. It was scary, man. Then one day I almost died. I just collapsed in the middle of the room and I couldn't move for a while. And then silhouettes, letters, and eyes were hanging over me and hissing. That was horrible. And well-deserved, I guess? It felt like I was caught on the biggest lie in the world. Yes, it felt exactly like that. After that, I stopped. But the silhouettes, letters, and eyes stayed here. I guess they like this place. They always follow in my wake, peeping at me. And I'm kind of scared of them. I can't even argue with them. But today, well, are you still too scared to tell me? Of course, they're still listening, you know. Well, then use your hands. Okay. I start chaotically twirling my fingers with enthusiasm, forming complex shapes. You want me to tell you a bedtime story or something? Shh. And I was trying so hard here. Don't you get it? They'll hear you. Hey, relax. No one can hear you. So what do you say? Well, I'd be happy to, but I don't know how to tell those. Oh, it's incredibly easy. Just talk about something without stopping. Sounds silly. Well, it's not. And meaningless. Why is he so rude, dude? Why our character? I know it's just her, like in her own head, I'm pretty sure, but like, kind of rude. You don't know what you're talking about. I know enough to realize we'll just end up wasting our time. Let's focus on something important. Boring. Fine. Close your eyes. So wait, what are we doing though? Is it a bedtime story or not? This game's got me all freaked up. I'm so confused. Oh. Is this a... Hello. Thank you for choosing our pizzeria. She texting someone way up here on the... You know, this place is so empty, though I don't feel particularly good or bad because of it. I'm all alone, but at the same time it feels like I'm not. There's a lot of thoughts in my head. They always keep me entertained. Is she texting the pizza place? Oh, that's so sad. When she's like about to kill herself. I can create a whole world with them. I'm sure it'll be able to fill the void around me if I try hard enough. Although, no matter how much I think, my surroundings don't change. Yes, things happen in my head, but they never left its premises, and it's not like I tried to suppress them. Maybe they were afraid to come out. What kind of pizza would you like to order? Anyway, there's so much space in my head that could be put to good use. So, every thought would make senseless and merciless circle in my head destined to go back where it started. But there should be an end somewhere. You can't wander around forever. What do you think? I know it sounds scary, but it's not scarier than constantly existing among the void. This place is safe. Nothing bad will happen here. Nothing good will happen either, though. Well, at least she's off the roof. Glad. Oh, right in the middle of the street. Okay. Texting, running down the middle of the street. Please note, we have a special offer right now. 3 pizzas for the price of 2. That's a free pizza. You want to jump on that, by the way. Yeah, there's probably nothing good in having the same thoughts over and over. What's the point of having them anyways? I could have escaped from here, but I feel like my thoughts aren't helping me at all. They should be ashamed, probably. I tried to find it. It turned out to be a waste of time. No matter where I look, it's not looking good. Pun not intended. And that strips me of the last bit of hope for salvation. This is sad. She's texting like the automated pizza ordering line. We also have a discount program for new customers. He's like sweating. You can learn more about it on your account page. Don't you think that me being here is also a waste of time? What's the point in that? I could just keep on thinking. And even then, my thoughts are as meaningless, as empty as everything else. Does it mean that I'm not filling the void, but I'm a part of it? This guy's like, did you want to order something? Or why should I feel anything? Why should I know that I exist? Although I'm not even sure about that. This place is always neither warm nor cold. It's just neutral. But at the same time, if I think about warmth, I feel warm. Maybe this world corresponds to my thoughts. I wouldn't want to admit that I'm completely empty. I'm not the reason everything disappeared, right? Can't I just adapt and get used to having nothing around me since I can't do anything about it? You're losing me, sis. I'm trying really hard to keep up with your train of thought. Are you ready to make your order? Yeah, that's right. I shouldn't care. It's empty here. Makes me feel neither good or bad. I'm all alone, but at the same time, it feels like I'm not. There are a lot of thoughts in my head. They always keep me entertained. It was a loud bird. I can create a whole world with them. This place is safe, and nothing bad will happen here, but nothing good will happen either. Me being here is a waste of time. I don't feel the void. I'm a part of it. This strips me of my last hope for salvation. I shouldn't care. Yo, the ambiance goes crazy. It's empty here. It makes me feel neither good nor bad. It's nobody's fault I can't even see a door here. What's the point in having one? I feel like no one's helping me. They should feel ashamed. I wouldn't want to admit it, but I'm all alone here. I can't do anything about it. This is like her mental anguish. Please note that we have a I don't care that this place is empty, you hear? I feel neither good nor bad. Is she on the train tracks right now? The train's gonna... I'm all alone. My head is full of thoughts. They eclipse the world around. Is she on the tracks? The space is pretty cramped, but at least it's safe. Even though I'll never feel good here. Does that mean existing is a waste of time? I need to decide, and my thoughts will help me. They'll lead me to the exit, and I'll be able to feel proud of myself. I'll be able to save myself. At the same time, this train is coming! Ma'am, I don't really care anymore. This place is empty, but it makes me feel neither good or bad. I'm alone, but my head is full of thoughts. A whole world, one might say. If I try hard enough, it'll be able to fill all the void around me. Still, no matter how much I keep thinking, my surroundings don't change. Yes, something happened outside of my head, but what was it? You need to move! There's not enough space for my thoughts. It's already filled with something else. Even if there's nothing around me, I'm still here. And my head is full of thoughts. If I try hard enough. So the world isn't empty after all. I can't see anything. Is that someone talking? Like telling her to get off the tracks? Session timeout, please. She's awake. Oh, she fell asleep. Right? That's great. That's good. I like that you did. Yo, this game. This girl really is mentally torturing herself. Milk, and inside a bag of milk, inside a bag of milk, and milk outside a bag of milk, outside a bag of milk. A game by Nikita Krukov. So that there was that one thing in the room that never did anything. I'm so confused by that because I really wanted to know, but like, okay, the game is creepy, but it's not supposed to be a horror game. This is supposed to be like a mental health game, right? Like this is, it's just like her with her medication and her issues, and she's like spiraling inside her own head. It's honestly really sad and messed up and creepy. You know, it'd be stupid of me not to say during this that if you are feeling like you get this, like you understand this, and you feel like you're suffering mentally, first of all, most people do. I certainly do. You're not alone. You're not the only person that feels like this, and talking to people really does work and help, so please give it a shot. Even if you think your parents would laugh at you, your friends would laugh, the counselor, whatever, give it a shot. You'll never know unless you try, and I've never had a bad experience telling someone how I'm feeling, as long as you're nice about it. Anyways, all right, guys, I gotta run out of here and edit this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. A different style for me. I was expecting it to be more just like scary, and it was scary, but it was like not a game. It was like a visual novel. So anyways, I enjoy reading it to you. Hopefully you liked it as well. Anyways, keep those chins up, work hard, believe in yourselves, and as always, have a bye 5.